Good afternoon and welcome to the Perkins Garage's YouTube channel for a Ford Fiesta Active walk around video. But before we get started, like always, hit the subscribe button and stay in tune with all the latest Perkins Garage's YouTube content. So this here is a chrome blue, and doesn't it look gorgeous in this late afternoon sunshine? Chrome blue Ford Fiesta Active MHEV. So it's a mild hybrid electrical vehicle. That means you don't have to plug it in, don't have to wait for it to charge, just get in it and get some very good MPG. And that is partly thanks to the 1 litre EcoBoost engine producing 125 PS of power. That 125 PS of power is then transmitted through the front wheels through a 7-speed automatic gearbox. The vehicle is registered on a 2022 registration, meaning we've got Ford warranty all the way until March 2025. The vehicle itself has only done 1,800 miles, give or take. I'll get the exact number once we're on the dash in a moment. So, my job this afternoon is to walk you around corner to corner, door to door of this beautiful active Ford Fiesta. The first thing we do on our videos here is get the remote central locking key out of my pocket. There she is. Clicking on the unlock button in turn is going to wake up the daytime running lamps. And they give you the ultimate visibility no matter the lighting condition. Inside there are the Ford LED headlights. Ready, hold on. There we go. Ford LED, with a bit of a help of a shadow there, we got there in the end. So now, what is the iconic active front grille on this Fiesta, and doesn't she look beautiful? So there's a two-way colour scheme on these actives. So we've got the black front grille, we've got the metal rock alloy wheels, I'll come to them in a second. It looks fantastic, so the black trims really aids that two-way colourway. Again, I'm obsessed by this chrome blue colour, fast becoming my favourite in the range. So these here are 17 inches of metal rock alloy wheels. They are a machine cut finish, so you have the silver shiny face with the gloss black just behind, complemented with the beautiful silver painted brake calipers. Tyres fitted to this vehicle are the Continental Eco Contact 6 tyres. Yes, indeed they are. Well done, Dan. And they have got plenty of tread remaining on them. Drawing your attention north, we have beautiful active badging on the wings there, and we have an abundance of sensors to cover. That there is a light sensor, so in about an hour's time when the sun sets and the moon rises, these lights will come on automatically. Further north we have that long sensor at the bottom there, which is a traffic speed sign recognition camera. Again, that can be used in coordination with the intelligent speed limiter. Top left is a rain sensor for the rain sensing wipers, and again to the right hand side a light sensor for the auto high beam. Further north we have those beautiful black painted roof rails, so if a roof box was on your agenda, that is easily achievable with the active Fiesta. I'm going to draw your attention back down to the vehicle now, talk about ride height. So we have increased ride height front and rear. If I could just cast back my knowledge of Fiesta Actives, I believe the rear has been raised by 26mm and the front has been raised by 9. Please don't quote me on that knowledge, I had to dig deep for that one. Again, back to the colourway of the vehicle, rear privacy glass appears, and that looks just fantastic. This is an opportunity to take a step back on the offside rear. I'll try and use my hand as some sort of sun shield from you. I get nice and tight to the vehicle and I just gently rock the camera back and forth, showing just how beautiful all of these body panels are. And I'll be honest with you, this is like a brand new vehicle. It is gorgeous. So now we can link that back round to the offside rear wheel, not forgetting it, making sure you get a good look at that. Good look at that. Wonderful. So now moving around the rear of the bumper now, we have rear parking sensors. So that'll give you a intermittent beep as you get closer to the objects in question. You might hear me say that again in about 10 minutes time, but bear with me. So that is the rear of the beautiful Fiesta. And we're just going to give the near side the exact same treatment. What a beautiful sunny winter's afternoon it is. A bit cold, but we're going to use the sunlight to our advantage there. So as you can see, all those door panels, the rear quarter, front door is all immaculate and dent free. Now we're going to follow it to the near side front, making sure you've had a good look at that. There we are, look, beautiful. Now we're going to rock it back to the offside rear. Lovely. Front and rear silver painted brake calipers, guys. That is, whoa. Boot release just underneath the Ford badge, or double click the boot on the key. This now is a beautiful sunshade for myself, or it is the rather large volume rear boot space on these Ford Fiestas, one of the staple vehicles of the British culture for the last, don't know how many years, very long time. It's just like a TARDIS. You can get suitcases in there, all your sports equipment, a couple of dogs, anything you like really. It gets a bit better as well, because under there is a tyre sealant kit and compressor, and that is a very efficient way to seal up a screw or a nail on the side of the road. You plug it in to the 12-volt socket, turn the compressor on, connect the gunk, get yourself into safety. So a much safer system than a spare wheel, considering most people don't even have to change a spare wheel. So moving around, we can then go into the rear of the vehicle. The rear of the vehicle, we have this beautiful active interior. So it's a cloth interior, so we have a dark charcoal at the top, a lighter grey in the lower base and back section, and it's all defined by this glorious active blue stitching. I think that looks the business. If you are carrying those smaller humans of the world, you may require an ISO fixing seat. So you have one there on the right hand rear, left hand rear, and again on the right hand rear. And again, plenty of legroom for fully grown people. So where it is a small hatchback, they are still very well proportioned. On the door cards, we have a hard wearing plastic, so this will be perfect if you have children. If you get sticky or sticky fingers or dirt or anything else, chocolate, you can just wipe it clear again. That is wonderful. On the door cards, we do have 4 electric windows, so you get a corresponding switch on every door card. Don't you worry, parents, we do have the locking function on the driver's door card, which I shall show you now. This now is the driver's door card. So again, we have the hard wearing plastic, easy to wipe away. Then we come to a nice cloth armrest to rest your arm on. 4 electric window controls are here with the locking for the rear windows, and we do have electrically adjustable mirrors, and that is the control panel for those. Interior locking can be found just left of the door handle. For the last time in this video, let's spin that camera around to reveal the front passengers and driver's seat. Again, we have that beautiful light charcoal, but these we have the active pattern down the lower back, and again on the base. I'll just zoom out quickly because these seats these are beautiful. Big fan of them. You can see how comforting they're going to be, how durable, robust, and they're just lovely. They're manually adjustable. We have a rear tilt, we have a height, and we have the front and back done on the conventional rail underneath. I'm just going to jump inside the vehicle now. You may hear a little bit of distortion on my microphone, so just bear with me. Okay, right. First thing I need to do is get a sunblind on the go, and just pop my chair back a little bit so the camera can see more than just my knees. Right. Okay, so the first message that's going to come on the dash is to replace the key battery. That is correct, because this vehicle hasn't been for its used car prep as of yet. But I think this is booked in tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning this vehicle will have a used car mechanical preparation. So that'll go into our workshops and it will be meticulously checked over by our qualified Ford technicians. And that includes getting a replacement battery in the key. So to start the interior tour, I'm going to give you a quick look around the dashboard. So to the left hand side is an RPM gauge. At the bottom we have a coolant temperature sensor and a fuel gauge, and being an automatic we have a gear selector indicator. To the right hand side is an analog speedo with miles per hour on the outside and kilometers an hour in the middle. In the middle is a digital driver display. I'm going to be controlling that using the return, the OK up and down, and menu button on the right hand side of the steering wheel. And if I just try and get that sunlight out of the way, okay, that'll do me. So this is currently on the driver assistance page. So this is where you'll see all of the cruise control come up when you take off a standby. Those 4 blocks in between are the distance to the vehicle from you to the vehicle in front of you. So it's a very nice cruise control system. If you're not using it, it's fantastic for your MPG. Can I recommend you start using it? Go down on those arrows, takes you into your navigation. Currently showing a compass, but once you have your navigation set up on your sync module, you can have directions appear there. The audio source there, phone connectivity via Bluetooth, and then we're into your information. Information gives you seatbelt signs, auto stop start, local hazard information, and you can go into live tyre pressures as well. So it's a lovely system. Again, they are going to be adjusted to manufacturer specification very shortly. Coming down, we got Mhev, Trip Computer 1, before Mhev. So this vehicle, for example, has been averaging 42.9 over the last 373 miles. But again, with your gentle right foot, that could be way over 50, not a problem. Mhev is where you can customize what you'd like to see. So whether maybe you fancy digital speedo, click on that, digital speedo. But as I say, you can do all of the below. So now I'm just going to lose the zoom on the camera and hopefully lose the sunlight. Again, the arrows on the right hand side of the steering wheel. At the bottom there we have a voice command button, a pick up, decline and previous and next song function. To the left hand side of the steering wheel is where you'll find the controls for the adaptive cruise control. It's a very ergonomic place to keep it, so it's always going to be by your left thumb. Once you know where the buttons are, it's easy to adjust. And again, this is fantastic for your MPG, so please start using it. Below is volume minus, volume plus, and equally a mute button. Progressing the video now into the essential part of the vehicle. A card holder, always handy. Maybe you're going to McDonald's, need your card. Bosh, job done. We have, because this is the active, we have five selectable drive modes. First one is normal, then we have an eco, a sport, a slippery, and a trail. So depending on how you're using the vehicle, you have a relevant drive mode for such events. Back down to the buttons. One in the middle will turn off the traction control, and one there will turn off the automated stop start. This is the gear selector for the 7-speed automatic gearbox. Have an unlock tab at the front there, foot on the brake, and that releases the lever to be pulled into the relevant drive position. Left hand side is a 12-volt socket, and the right hand side is a USB-A port. The USB-A port will be perfect for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. That delivers 2.1 amps of charging. Now, heating, ventilation and air conditioning controls. Fan speed is to the left, temperature to the right, which includes max air conditioning or max demist. At the bottom there is the now iconic Ford electrically heated windscreen. Above that button we have different flows of vents to the left, on and off, and rear demist, and to the right hand side we've got recirculation and air conditioning. Now this here, I'm going to try and get the light out. Oh, look at that, perfect. Call me Spielberg. So this here is the Sync 3.4 module. We have the dark blue band at the bottom, so we know it's the newer software. I say newer, Ford Sync 4A is out now, but this is the middle software, my favourite. In audio sources we have FM, DAB and Bluetooth audio. Phone takes us to Bluetooth phone connectivity. I don't know why I pushed that. Thank you, Sync. Then we have Ford navigation found in the middle. Accept the license to make sure you're not doing anything unlawful whilst you're driving. Click the search box, and for example, you'd like to come to Perkins to have a look at this Fiesta, and I don't blame you, I'll have the kettle on. Charlie Mike 776 Sierra Alpha. Click search box, and like magic, it will speak to the GPSs and navigate your route here in no time at all. And don't forget, you can have the directions appear on the screen ahead of you. Let's go out of that once again. Let's now take you into reverse, because then that brings up the park pilot for the rear parking sensors. Again, I'll say it again for you, you're getting, oh, that's the parking brake, there's always got to be one. That will give you the little colour bands, and it will also give you an intermittent beep that will increase in frequency as you get closer to the object in question. Put it back into park and apply the handbrake. Back into settings now. This is where you can adjust all your sound settings, your radio, your clock. But I'm here so I can show the driver assistance pack. The driver assistance pack on this vehicle includes the adaptive cruise control, the intelligent speed limiter with a lane keeping system, pre-collision assist, so that will lessen the severity or completely avoid impact altogether. And we have the traffic sign recognition, and we got the roadway alert, park pilot and driver alert. I've never had the pleasure of using wrong way alert, but if you did, leave it in the comments, that'd be interesting. There we are. Now into vehicle. In vehicle, you can see some of your amazing vehicle settings, examples, rain sensing wipers. I've just clicked the same button again. In lighting, auto high beam. Amazing. I like things such as windows, to be honest with you, which he doesn't have on this one. Classic Dan. I like things such as locks on this one, such as your auto unlock and mist chirp and unlocking. Fantastic. So that is an awful lot about this Ford Fiesta Active. I mentioned Apple CarPlay and Android Auto earlier, so I won't waste too much of your time on that, but it's a fantastic system because you can use your voice assistant. That means it's a completely hands-free system at all times. Right, that'll do for me today. Thanks very much for watching this video on this lovely Ford Fiesta Active. If you have any nice comments today, it's Friday, please leave them in the comment section below. If you like the video, like the video, and if you want to see more of us, click the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you very soon. Goodbye for now.